Welcome to Punjabi International Film Festival. Actually, you are showcasing one of your short films, I've heard.
Sure. My film is called Any Other Song, and it's directed by Deep Handal. It stars myself, Arvind Johal, and BK Singh, who's also here representing two of his other films. It's loosely based on my own life and my personal experiences, as well as some personal experiences from Deep's friends' lives, and we kind of just came together. We were inspired to share our stories and our experiences, and this is what came about. So this is my first time in PIFF, and I missed it last year. So this year I made sure that I would be here, and I heard great things about it, and I wanted to experience that. And we're having such a blast. We had such a great time last night at the
gala.
It felt like a reception party, but felt like home.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the films. It's nice to see all this like up and coming urban talent, you know, especially for me. My forte is not so much typical Punjabi cinema, but I am Punjabi and I am in tune with my roots and my cultures, but I also felt like there was this mixed or this missing genre of films where our generation was finding was not being presented. So that's kind of where the inspiration for our film came about, right? How do we identify with people in our own age group that, you know, were born and brought up in Vancouver or Toronto or in the States, have Punjabi speaking parents. We deal with both sides, the Western and the Eastern. What about our stories? What about our issues? You know, what do our parents' real stories? So that's kind of like, I feel like the genre that is missing and that we're trying to tap into now in filmmaking, and so hopefully there's more of those films coming about in the years to come.
You made good points. I'll actually pick up 2 points from what you said. First of all, Punjabi Film Festival, but it's not about Punjabis only. It's about films that are being made by Punjabis, not necessarily
by made,
English.
by starred, produced, whatever. As long as you have some, I guess, Punjabi-ness in you, you know, PIFF welcomes you. So, so thank you for that. You know, because being in Canada, you kind of have to open up to so many different avenues in film. You can't just say, well, just a strictly this kind of commercial type Punjabi film. You know.
Exactly.
You gotta have to adapt to everybody's, right? So they've been really open and supportive for that, and I'm so thankful and blessed. And
no, definitely. You spoke about young generation, right? Canadians who were born here. I mean, they haven't seen the outside Desi world. It's the Canadian world.
Right.
So, what is your learning experience that you would like to share with them if they would like to come into this field?
Oh, well, it's not as easy as you look. I've been in this industry almost 6 years now. My background is in fashion design, and then I got into theater and then film, then I went into modeling, then I went back into design, and then now I do pretty much everything. But being an artist and someone who has some kind of an ethnic background, it is tough. You know, for me, I don't have the typical Punjabi look, and I thought, oh, this must be a plus for me. As much as it is a plus, it's also been a minus, because people automatically, they look at me, godi lagdi hai, innu to Punjabi nahi aandi, you know, and then I get lost on opportunities for roles because people don't think I fit it. And then for example, like I went for an audition for a commercial, and the translators that were there, was a Punjabi speaking role, and the translators were like, any tea, she doesn't have the look, she's got short hair, she probably doesn't know Punjabi, blah blah blah. But the producer and the director, they're Caucasian, they hired me. So when we were talking to them, I said, why did you hire me? He said, you were the best one, you were the best actor. And he said, in my heart, I look for talent, I look for the right role. And he said, your pronunciation, yeah, I understand, you're born and raised here, you're gonna have a little bit of the pronunciation. The translator was there, he worked with me, and he said, oh my god, he goes, you impressed me. And I said, sometimes you can't judge someone based on how they look, right? So I found, for me personally, that was a lot of the stigma that I had to deal with. But also, it's just You know what it is? It's a lot of determination. It's a lot of willpower. I mean, as much as people will support you, there's people who will bring you down. And that's just the reality of it. You have to be really, really strong-headed and very, very passionate to be in this field. A lot of people give up. You know, there are times when I don't even know, I can't even do it anymore, you know? And by the grace of God, by my family, by friends, the support, I'm still hanging on, you know? And I'm hopeful. And luckily this year, a lot of great projects are coming my way. I'm here now, and it's, yeah, you just have willpower. I think willpower is self-belief, faith. You gotta have confidence in your talent. That's key. There's a lot of great talent out here, right? And if you can't support one another, you know, then that just shows how much you don't believe in yourself, you know. So I think when we come together and we support one another, that's how we individually grow.
Yeah, you made a good point about family support mechanisms. Let me ask you this about the local Canadian media. Okay. Do you have certain expectations how they should be supporting media or something that could be done?
There is support, but I sometimes find it's like you got to be somebody first in order to get that support, and I've noticed that sometimes, and you know, we do the best that we can. I'm sorry, you know, not the big thing yet. I'm working on it, but you know, I'm not looking for that. You know, I have the support from my family. I have the support from my friends. Those that see the work and the passion and the love that I put into my work. That's enough for me. And then sooner or later, everybody else will finally take notice, I guess. I don't look for that. Whether they acknowledge me, great. If not, it's okay. You know, you just live with it. And I'm not there for the praise. I didn't go into this field for people to praise me. I went into it because I love doing this, and I wake up because this is what my life is. This is what I want my life to be. So those that go into this field for the praise and for the attention, I think you're in the wrong field. You can get their praise, you can get the attention, but at the end of the day, it's not going to fulfill you, right? You got to be self-fulfilled, because this is a very cutthroat, you know, pretentious industry, and you got to be, you know, pretty confident within yourself.
Confident, so. And you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So today is like a global Punjabi kind of experience.
Yeah.
We have a world premiere of, and it's, do you know, it's the first ever world premiere of any Pakistani movie in North America.
I'm looking forward to it. I've met some of the actresses, beautiful actresses. I'm a huge fan of Pakistan, the fashion. I'm dying to go there. So I'm looking forward to it. Ish Khuda. I've heard great things about it. So yeah.
And Rahat Fateh Ali's songs.
Yes, I love his music. So great package altogether.
Yep.
So look forward to it.
So we wish you all the best with Punjabi International Film Festival, your future projects.
Thank you.
And all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.